What scavenger can actually chase you down at speeds of more than 35 miles per hour? Which snakes are the most treacherous in all of Africa? Find out as we look at the most dangerous animals in Africa. Number 13. Rock python. Among the top 6 largest snakes in the world is the African rock python. Reaching lengths exceeding 20 feet, this great serpent is capable of constricting and eating prey as large as antelopes and even crocodiles. Attacks on humans are rare, but they do occur. As potential pets, they run the risk of mistreatment or malnourishment and will become a danger to humans if they escape captivity. But in the wild, they can be equally vicious, as mother rock pythons will behave with extreme aggression against those who wander too close to their nests. Number 12. Emperor scorpion. Averaging nearly 8 inches in length, the monstrous emperor scorpion is a titan among its kind. Its ominous onyx carapace grants it a natural stealth, making it much harder to avoid the sting of this arachnid in the wild. Fortunately, this species doesn't pack a punch capable of ending human life in its venom, with emperor scorpion stings being more akin to bee stings, painful but only lethal to those who are allergic. That doesn't mean it can't hurt you though. Between its somewhat wildly venomous tail strike and its huge front claws, the emperor scorpion can easily break skin and draw blood if agitated enough. You'll be safe though, as long as you have a black light. The ultraviolet light emitted from such a source will cause emperor scorpions to glow blue or green, revealing their immediate location should you approach them. Number 11. Baboon. Monkeys are typically thought of as fun-loving, curious creatures with an intelligence only slightly exceeded by their athleticism and agility. But Africa's various species of baboon are much more ferocious than their depictions in media may let on. Sporting pointed canines that surpass a lion's fangs in size, these primates can shred prey with little difficulty. While they are omnivorous, baboons can subsist on other animals ranging from insects and fish to antelopes and even other monkeys. Some baboons have even shown a versatility in attacking goats and sheep amid farms in rural South Africa. Even more dangerous for any unsuspecting bystanders is the baboon propensity to hunt in groups, called troops. If running into just one of these merciless monkeys seems like a nightmare, imagine encountering a dozen of these ravenous creatures on the prowl. Number 10. Spotted hyena. The largest of all the hyenas, the spotted species can reach almost 6 feet in length and just over 2.5 feet in height. Spotted hyenas feed primarily on hoofed animals like gazelle, wildebeest, and zebra, among others. In certain regions of the continent, these carnivores feed primarily as scavengers, but in others, they can be seen chasing down live prey in packs, reaching speeds of up to 37 miles per hour. Despite their land speed, spotted hyenas are most dangerous when they stalk their target, utilizing the night for a stealthy approach. Africa has a long history of spotted hyena attacks, as they might hunt children, women, or sick men under the cover of darkness. In modern times, hyena attacks are fairly rare, but given the nature of scavengers to pick bones dry, it's believed that many attacks simply go unreported. Number 9. Cape buffalo. Of all the hoof-cloven, cattle-like creatures that roam the wilds of Africa, the Cape buffalo reigns supreme. Similar to its Asian kin, the water buffalo, in appearance, this animal is very much its own creature, as chiefly demonstrated by its behavior and interaction with humans. Highly unpredictable in nature, people run a real health risk when encountering the Cape buffalo, and as such, have never domesticated the animal. Reaching weights between 1 and 2,000 pounds and growing up to 11 feet in length, these creatures can be incredibly dangerous. Each year, 200 people are gored by the large horns of the Cape buffalo. This has unfortunately encouraged thrill-seeking big game hunters to continue pursuing them in safari expeditions and hunts. Number 8. Black rhino. Scattered across southwestern Africa are the remnants of one of the most iconic animals of the region, the black rhinoceros. At one point in history, near the turn of the 20th century, it is believed that hundreds of thousands of these beasts roamed the jungles and plains of this land. But today, between 5,000 and 5,500 rhinos remain thanks to the poaching and the black market ivory trade. These great, noble behemoths may have been targeted to the point of critical endangerment, however, they're still a force to be reckoned with. Up to 6 feet in height and 12 feet in length, these multi-thousand-pound crushers are like biological pickup trucks, but with a 2 to 4 foot horn. Given their small number and daunting stature, it's probably best for all parties to simply avoid the black rhinoceros at all costs. Number 7. Great white shark. The legendary great white shark is a fearsome hunter all around the world, but in South Africa, these man-eaters thrive like nowhere else. Between the South African Isles of Geyser Rock and Deer Island is a narrow channel with such a heavy great white population, it's earned the name Shark Alley. Here, the shark species is so prolific that the nearby fishing town of Gansbaai has converted their presence into their chief tourist attraction. Since 1995, visitors to the town have been able to pay to actually cage dive with these 15 to 20 foot long leviathans. Just because they're a crowd pleaser doesn't mean this 1 to 2 ton fish is to be taken lightly. Over the years, great white sharks have racked up hundreds of reported bite incidents. And in South Africa alone, over the past 9 years, 5 separate shark-related fatalities can be blamed on the great white. Number 6. Elephant. Floppy-eared and supposedly full of wisdom, elephants are one of society's most beloved animals. But it's impossible to deny the overwhelming destructive power of the titanic trunked beast. African elephants in particular are the largest elephant species on the planet, outgrowing their Asian brethren with heights averaging more than 10 feet tall and weights eclipsing 1,300 pounds. Moving this much mass isn't easy, but once an elephant gets rolling, good luck stopping it. The large mammal can perform a combination of running and walking, reaching a maximum speed of 16 miles per hour. That may not sound like much, but with that much weight behind it, they might as well be living steamrollers. Add in a pair of tusks up to 10 feet long, and the danger of elephants truly begins to sink in. Luckily, attacks are relatively rare, though around 500 people per year are believed to suffer fatal results after wandering too close to an elephant's territory. Number 5. Lion. Feeding on everything but the largest of grazing animals, African lions earn their crown by force, eliminating rivals like hyenas, cheetahs, and leopards while prowling the savanna. With males potentially growing upwards of 10 feet in length from nose tip to tail end and capable of weighing beyond 550 pounds, these are the largest wildcats on the continent. Lions prefer to stalk and ambush their prey, attacking in short bursts of fury with the ability to take down animals up to twice their size. Because of their dominating presence, lions are considered not only an apex predator, but also a keystone species, meaning the entirety of the ecosystem's success rides on the shoulders of this creature. As such, think twice before stepping to an African lion, both for your safety and the safety of the environment. Number 4. Nile crocodile. Intimidating, immense, and ill-tempered, the crocodiles of the Nile are easily some of the scariest creatures on this list. These gargantuan reptiles can reach more than 20 feet in length and weigh more than a ton. This size is even more dangerous when paired with a crocodile's giant jaws, with 64 to 68 teeth able to deliver a crushing 5,000 pounds of bite force. Normally, Nile crocodiles are fairly docile, opting to bask for long hours with their mouths agape for proper cooling. But as soon as they enter a hunt, they become agile beast slayers, weaving through the water with dangerous urgency. Attacks by Nile crocodiles on humans occur in the hundreds yearly, with 63% of them proving fatal. Those that run the greatest risk are fishermen, laundry workers, or regional guides, who must spend extended periods of time working in the river's waters. Number 3. Hippopotamus. Like a tremendous hairless cow of the Serengeti, the common hippopotamus has a calm, almost lounging behavior when observed from a distance. But should you approach a hippo's home, you'll see the dangerous transformation firsthand as it becomes more resemblant of an angry bull. The deeply territorial mammals won't shy away from unwanted guests, preferring to tackle their would-be threats head-on. With a gigantic set of jaws, huge incisors, and weighing somewhere between 3,000 and 5,000 pounds, there are few beasts that can stand toe-to-toe with a hippo. Factor in its semi-aquatic nature, and the size of this animal loses all of its typical disadvantages, becoming a stealthy, weightless wrecking ball for unwary boaters. Hope that you are never unfortunate enough to cross a hippopotamus, or its jaws might be the last thing you ever see. Number 2. Black mamba. Regarded as one of the most venomous snakes in existence, the notorious black mamba is an African native that lives up to its reputation. Wandering both the treetops and floors of sub-Saharan savannas and jungles, these snakes can reach up to 14 feet or more at maximum length. Their striking distance is incredible, with the potential to deliver multiple bites in quick succession. Its foreboding appearance reeks of gloom and doom, as its head shape is often compared to a coffin, and the inside of its mouth looks dreadfully black as it rears up to strike. Bites from the snake can cause a slight tingling sensation at first, followed by symptoms such as drooping eyes, metallic taste, and a variety of involuntary movements and behaviors related to neurological malfunctions. These effects occur within just 10 minutes and can eventually develop into sickness and ultimately demise in just 7 to 15 hours. Number 1. Mosquito. Terrorizing the entire globe, mosquitoes are a pest that seem to pose problems everywhere they go. But in Africa, where people are plagued by a litany of rare diseases and little to no access to immunizations, these bugs become a much more dangerous element. Spreading viruses and illnesses like dengue fever, malaria, West Nile, and Zika virus, the blood-sucking insects are responsible for transmitting diseases to 700 million people a year worldwide. Which of these African animals frighten you the most? Let us know which one and why in the comments below.